Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today with some empties. And I've got, as usual, some health stuff, some beauty stuff, hair stuff. So I'm going to jump right into this. And I'm going to start with a blush that I'm so sad that this is out. This is Patrick Ta, We Know Her, number 00, I think. It was the coral one, and I used that all the way up. This was a cream, and this was a powder, and it's a coral. See, you can see some in the center. I'll put a picture of it right here. It was very coral, too coral for me, because I like a little bit of pink in there with it. So I mixed it with the Jouer Darling, and it was perfect. It's what I have on. It's what I have on today, and I just loved it. I loved this mix is so beautiful, and it is my perfect color combo. I love it, and I'm gonna say I'm not gonna replace it because I have so many. I'm gonna try to fall in love with another one that I already have. If I don't, I could replace it. I could, because I loved this so much. It's just a beautiful, vibrant coral. If I had a tan, I would just wear that. But it's perfect with a soft pink. I'm going to replace it. Okay, next, I went through a Derma blend. This is just the original transparent loose setting powder. It's the white one. And I already had a backup over here. This is all I use, pretty much, to set. After I put on my makeup, I get a puff. I don't have one over here, but I just get a puff and I just, press in. Doesn't do anything to change the color of my makeup. It just mattifies a little bit. Doesn't have a lot of cover. I just love this. It's just a real nice, good setting powder. Okay, next, y'all, I went through a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless, and I love this. I love it. This is a very full cover. And I would say it's a matte, but not overly matte. Pretty matte though. And where I used this was wherever I want to stay matte through the day and have really good cover, which was my chin area up through my T-zone and on my forehead. And this did keep me nice and, where I'm not having to powder all day. It was a nice finish. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful foundation. If you like a real full cover, you would probably love this. It was a trick, I remember matching myself. This is too neutral, and it was pretty perfect for me. I'm not replacing it right now, but I probably will. Right now, I'm using the new Tarte Amazonian. That's what I have on today through my T-zone, and I like it a lot. I would say I like this one better. The Amazonian's a hair matte. It's just a little too matte. But then through the day, I like it. It, kind of starts meshing with my skin and warming up. But that was very nice. The Charlotte Tilbury was very nice. Okay, as usual, I went through a Essence Sculpted Volume. It is my holy grail. It's $4, and it is as good as anything upper end I have ever tried. I love it. Okay, I went through a Buxom Pink Champagne, and I am not replacing this. This was okay. If I was going to get another Buxom, I would get White Russian or Samantha, which is just a real clear, shiny pinkish color. And I love the White Russian. This was nice, but no, it didn't blow me away, enough where I would replace it. But, all the Buxom glosses are nice. Okay, I went through a Dr. Teal's Shea Butter oil. Y'all, the scent of this. The scent of this is just a beautiful, soft, creamy, kind of cashmere, buttery shea butter. The scent of this is great. It's addictive. I could drink it. I love that. And it feels really nice on the skin. After my shower, I'll put that on while I'm still wet. Kind of like in the 80s when I used to do like baby oil. Do y'all remember that? Putting baby oil and then blotting dry for your skin. I treated my skin better as a teenager than I do now. Half the time I forget it, but that's how I use this. When my skin is wet, put some of this on and then blot dry, and it, supposed to lock in that moisture. It's nice. Okay, I went through a Dermatology Vitamin C, E, and Ferulic, and this is very nice. I use this because they send it to me, and I love it. I really do like it a lot. If I was purchasing on my own, I probably would get Timeless because it's less expensive. But I do like this. Dermatology products are nice. They're so nice. And, the scent of this is fine. I find it very, very nice. And I'm using another one because they sent it to me. But I would, on a vitamin C, I would go with the less expensive between Timeless and this. Just because I would. But this is great. It's really good. I went through a Benefit Gimme Brow, and it takes forever because I ignore my eyebrows all the time. Okay, I did replace this. I reordered it, and right after I placed my order, Ellis for Living said, "Have you tried the e.l.f.? Everybody loves that." So I picked up the e.l.f. and tried it, and I love it too. But I had already ordered this, and I do love it. I'll tell you how I'm using them. They both have a place for me. This one is so easy. Probably because of the color. I use the Cool Blonde, and it just matches my eyebrows perfect. And so if I'm in a hurry, I just, put this on. I don't have to think about it. With the e.l.f., I got the taupe, and it makes my eyebrows look thicker than this one. The e.l.f., if you want thicker eyebrows, the e.l.f. works better than this does for me. This just grooms what I already have. The e.l.f., it'll paint on some eyebrows for me. So I have to be a little bit more careful with it. So I use them both. I use this one, I'm just slapping it on, kind of calling it in. And the e.l.f., it's nice. I would use it to go have pictures made. Anytime you want that special eyebrow, I'll do it. I'll show it to y'all in my next favorites video because I do love it. But it still has a place. I love it. This one, I love the little brush. I'm being so wordy. This is going to be long. But I love the little cone-shaped brush on this. But I love the e.l.f. too. Okay, next I went through a copper peptide buffet. Why have I not replaced this? Because I'm lazy with my skincare right now. I will. I love the idea of copper. Penn Smith Skincare introduced me to copper, like a year ago, and I like it a lot. When I'm not using a retinol, I like to use a copper. I'm going to reorder this actually today. I had just forgotten. Okay, I went through a Satsuma Orange little hand lotion, and I bought a ton of these. These are great stocking stuffers, and to keep in my nightstand. I'm going to order more for stocking stuffers next year. And this is nice. It's the Body Shop, and it smells like a citrusy, pungent orange. You can really smell the citrus. I actually went through 2 of those. Okay, I went through a Burt's Bees Refreshing Foaming Cleanser, and I did replace this, and I will continue to do so. It is very inexpensive. It gets everything off. It doesn't strip my skin. It is one of the best cleansers I've ever used, and it's so inexpensive and on Amazon. It's easy to get my hands on. Okay, I went through a Timeless Vitamin C, E, and Ferulic, and when I'm purchasing, this is what I purchase. I really, really like the Timeless Vitamin C. I like the scent of it. I don't know, just does it for me. I really can't tell the difference between this one and the Dermatology one, so I would get, again, the lesser of the 2. I went through a Hada Labo cleansing oil. I did replace, and I love this. I used this before this. Just 1 pump of this gets all of my full face of everyday makeup off. Every day, full face. This always gets it off. And then I go over it with a pump of this. It's my dynamic duo. I love that cleansing regimen. Okay, next I went through a Maybelline Stick Concealer, and I use this to lighten lipsticks that are too dark. And I always replace it. I have one in my purse, one in my vanity, one here. I have them all over the place. I'm terrified that they will discontinue this. Hope not. Because I depend on this. This is a lipstick to me. I can use any dark lipstick if I have this and get it to the right shade. So I love my stick concealer. It's also good if I don't have my NYX Jumbo Stick that I paint on a lid with. I used to paint on a lid with this. It's just a little creamier, and so, it's kind of tacky for the eyelid, but I would use it. I went through a teeth bleach. This is Opalescence, and I love it. I use it with trays I get at my dentist, and it makes my teeth really white. Now I only do this about once a month. Once you get your teeth lightened up to the shade you want them, you really don't have to do that very much anymore. Okay, I went through a Rogaine, and I love this. This is why my hair grows like a weed now, I suppose. So, yeah, I love this. I know it makes it grow longer. I think it helps stop shedding. I still wish I was thicker up here. I kind of tease up here to make it look thicker than it is. So I still wish I had more thickness, but I do believe this helps with that, and it does make it grow. Okay, I went through a Glossier Cloud Paint. I love this. This is just a beautiful, perfect baby pink that, it's not overly pastel. It's got some neutral to it, but it's like a baby pink, and it is beautiful. This was my second one of these. I haven't replaced it. I'm almost through with my NARS Orgasm. And so, and I love that. I just have too many to be replacing blushes. So I didn't replace that. All right, I'm cleaning this one out. This is Strawberry Drip by Fenty. And it's just too bright. It is bright. So I'm cleaning this one out. And I don't know why this one out of the 500 I have, except I probably used it. I probably tried to use this and went, nope, I'm cleaning that out. It just was really, really bright. It is a really bright color, and it's hard to tone down. Almost on me, it came off looking clownish. But if I was darker complected, that would probably be beautiful. And I like the formula. I like the Fenty blushes, not downing the blush, but the color was just very bright. Okay, next, I am getting rid of my Essence Pure Nude. Okay, I got this out to use it because I am going to try to plan a dupes video. And I thought that is going to be a great dupe for my film star. And so I used it, and it was not. The film star went on so much smoother. So even though this is, less expensive at the drugstore, I'm not going to pick this up when I like this better. When I'm looking for a dupe, I want something that's as good as what I'm trying to match it against. The film star is just creamy, and it's what I have on today. It's lit from within every day. Just slap it on and go to the grocery store if you want to, and don't look overdone, or build it up and go to dinner. And I thought that's going to be a good dupe. It's really not. It looked chalkier, and I loved this when I used to use it. It almost I feel bad even just saying that because I loved this so much. Maybe it got old, but it just looked chalky and not near as good. Okay, I went through a Studio Finish. I never can remember if this is Studio Finish or Studio Fix. Studio Finish. This is my color corrector, and I love this, and I will always, I believe, replace it because it's my first that I put on every morning under about 3 layers of concealer, and I like it because it's not too creamy. It's stiff enough that it really grabs on to those dark circles, and I can paint it exactly where I want it. But it's not so thick that I can't blend it in. I can blend it in perfectly. So I love this. I put this on with a Real Techniques blending brush, or lately in a little Artiste. Do you remember those Artiste brushes? The little flat ones? I used that this morning, I think. I just grab a small brush, put that on my dark circles, and this is also my eyeshadow primer, my eyelid primer. I love this so much. It's the perfect consistency. Okay, then I went through an African black soap, and I will tell y'all that takes a while, maybe over a year. This is what I clean my brushes with, but my eye brushes. I also wash my face with this in the morning, and it lasts over a year. This is just so easy. I leave it in a dish by my sink in here so I can clean my brushes just fast. And then in the morning, I just pick it up instead of, reaching down and getting a cleanser. All I need to do is just get the oils and stuff off from the night. So this is what I use in the morning, and I love it. It just is convenient to have around for brushes and morning cleaning, and I love it. Okay, I went through a zinc with quercetin. One of you girls told me about this, a doctor's wife. I have used this all through cold and flu season and everything else that's going on. I have used this, and zinc is just, it's just good. We need to take our zinc every day, and the quercetin is also supposed to be really good for allergies too. Okay, then I went through a Barleans omega-3. These are delicious like dessert. This was the blackberry smoothie. They have a really good one in tangerine. They have a lemon. Y'all, what I recommend these for is if you like a treat, these are, like a dessert after dinner. But what I recommend this for is if you have kids or grandkids and you're giving them vitamins, you want them to take their fish oil, they will take this no problem. My kids used to love it. I am not repurchasing this because I don't want the carbs. This has like 5 grams of carbs for 1 tablespoon. So I'm not replacing this. I get my omegas through cod liver oil and my sea buckthorn that Life Wendy told me about. So I don't replace that because of the carbs. Okay, then I went through a hormone. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I want you to know I'm on it. Because I think I've said in other videos, and I don't know if I'll do a video on it or not, but I wanted y'all to know I'm on it and loving it. I've gone on a real small dose of HRT. This is bioidentical. I get it from my functional doctor, and she tests me on a regular basis. And I feel like a new woman since I have been on this, and I replace it over and over. I love it so much. I'm sleeping all night. My eyes aren't dry anymore. It just really solved a lot of mysterious issues for me. And I love it. I love it. This is biased. It's biased. My mom's on it and she's 85. And I figured if my mom's on it and, we're built so similarly. We're very sensitive to medications. So I went on the same thing she's on. It's called biased and I love it. So if you have any questions about it, you're welcome to DM me over on Instagram or ask your doctor about it. But I love that. Wanted to let y'all know I'm on that. Okay, and that is all of my empties. Y'all definitely let me know anything that y'all are enjoying, anything you think I need to pick up, and that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.